Turkey is a stunning mountainous region that sits on a large peninsula that bridges the continents of Asia and Europe. It is enveloped by the Black Sea to the north and both the Mediterranean and Aegean Sea to the southwest. It is a country shaped by a rich cultural history spanning thousands of years. Centuries of Ottoman reign and the abundance of diverse cultures, customs, and religions as a transcontinental nation has shaped Turkey into the country it is today. While in current times it is a predominantly Muslim country, the Christian religion has many notable roots in what is now Turkey. Despite the vast beauty of the country and its people, it is important to be aware of the injustice and oppression that has taken place within the country's borders. From struggles for women's rights, ongoing discrimination towards certain cultural groups, and a long-standing labor for the advocacy of disability rights and handicap accessibility. Although Turkey has made significant strides in the past few years to aid the disabled community, they still have a great amount of progress to make. Walking the streets in major cities like Ankara and Istanbul is often strenuous even for the able-bodied individuals. It is a nightmare of hustle and bustle mixed with uneven pavement and unmaintained cobblestone. To hear about this firsthand, I met with Ken Erickson, a 25-plus year resident and owner of Kifos Orthopedic Product, a wheelchair manufacturing company in the capital city of Ankara. There are ramps, Erickson says, but even I would not walk on them. They have no railing and are often slippery and far too steep. Because of this, many Turks take to the streets despite the constant flow of oncoming traffic. It's about the common reactions in Turkey towards interactions with those who are differently abled. Erickson said, "Most people are embarrassed. They don't know what to do. Many view those who are differently able to be rude when they do not act or respond as they are, quote, supposed to." In talking to Erickson Moore, he explained that due to accessibility issues, it is an infrequent occasion to see those who use a wheelchair out in public. This lack of exposure could account for the general public's deficit of competency in interacting with those who are differently abled. Although the belief is dissipating as Turkey makes strides to destigmatize disability, even electing its first woman who is a unilateral amputee to parliament. There was a long-time belief that those with disabilities had been stricken by Allah's anger. The leftover sentiments from this belief system could also account for negative feelings in the interaction with individuals with disabilities. While we know that handicap accessibility in Turkey has been a persistent problem, the AK Party of Turkey has attempted to try and rectify some of these issues and implement legislation to protect and provide equal access for disabled individuals. And while they have made strides towards providing appropriate assistance, it seems the government is far more worried about how they look to outsiders than implementing true change. I decided to ask Ken about the changes that he's seen personally, and here's what he had to say.
They're very sensitive about their image rather than about the reality. Society changes very slowly. Not only the social attitudes, but even the local government. It just doesn't happen overnight. So there's a lot of government support nowadays. They're hiring people to promote support and financial support and affirmative action.
Okay. Has that been a more recent thing?
Yeah, it's been the AK Party policy the last 20 years.
Okay.
But in reality, it's just rhetoric.
Okay.
There's a lot of money, effort, propaganda spent on that kind of thing.
Got it. Many families who are on the lower socioeconomic spectrum cannot afford to care for their children, resulting in necessitating them to place their children in orphanages. In the past, these orphanages have been rooms full of 30 or 40 children who coexist in less than ideal conditions. However, these conditions have greatly improved over the past 10 years as a result of a controversial expose that was released in 2012. While this expose had significant negative ramifications, it also pushed the Turkish government to incite some change within their orphanage system. All these changes, though small in the grand scheme of things, are great progress for Turkey as a country and help to provide hope for differently abled individuals and their families. As times continue to change and as social equality continues to remain a major talking point within political and government conversations, we hope to see Turkey continue to make critical changes to their current system. Changes that drastically improve the treatment and accessibility of individuals with disabilities. Although it may be a slow process, it is a crucial one.